Hi everybody, this is Garrett Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. Happy New Year to everybody. This is our first video reports of the new year, and let's get started. We saw some selling today. Really, it was because the dollar showed some strength. I know oil was up, but it's really just from a technical view. We're just really overextended, and that has to do with a lot of the charts that I've been showing you in the premium reports right here. Seeing some type of pullback would really make the most sense, even for the bulls, because it's just where we've gone and where we are, without really without any breathers. It's not sustainable, and it's the bulls can keep doing it and they can keep going, but until we see a 3-4% little pullback, it's just setting up the for a much larger drop that's fast. Even with Woody looking for some kind of euphoria top to hit in the spring, they're not going to be able to go into the springtime going up every single day. So seeing something to come down, test some support, or even close some of these gaps, it would actually be healthy for the Bulls, because if they came down and say tested this 4,400 level, it's a you're talking a 50% retracement from the lows to the highs here. It's actually, if you look here, it's some support where we have this gap. So instead of the 44.50 come down to this 44.21, it's going to put some fear into this market, because euphoria can keep it going, but it's when there's no fear in the market and everybody's just looking in one direction, something always happens. And I it really, today's not the day that I would say it happened, but it's just one of the things that it's just history. That's all we really have to go to, is that once everybody is all on one side, they typically, something's going to happen to give some kind of hiccup and some kind of pullback. So anyway, let's get back. So once this is in the morning notes, I said the Bears really need to get it through this 47.36, and if they do, we should see a test of this 47.98. This is the important level right here, because if the Bears can get through it, we do have the support, the moving average support here, the 200-day, that's at 46.50. But you can see when it's matched up, there's no real support with it. So if we lose this, the next support is coming down at the 45.95, but really the 38% retracement from this 600 plus point move only brings us down to the 45.32. So this is support here. And then, as I said, just seeing where we close some gaps and stuff, it really would be healthier for the market for that to see a sustained move into the springtime. Until then, we're gonna, it's gonna be very volatile. We're going to see, big moves down that are followed by big moves up with very little, end of day price action or movement. So one thing that I'm noticing here, and again, I'm not sure if this plays out because it's very early in the game, is a possible head and shoulders pattern where this here would be the right shoulder. This would, hang on one second, duplicate. This is the head, and then from there we'd be coming down here. So the way this would look if it was going to play out is, here's the right left shoulder. This is the head. We come down, we find support at 46. I started on that 4700, and then pop back up, say somewhere up into the 4750 level. Make the right shoulder. Excuse me. And then from there, if this gets taken out, the actual it would be about 100, and so what is this? The top was at 47.92, so it'd be about 100 points, which would bring us down to this 4,500 level. Again, that makes sense. It would be a little bit of a pullback. I still think there should be more coming, but in any case, that would be, say, a start. But just doing some normal retracements, it really would be healthier for the bulls on this, just because then they would have a chance to do this sustained rally into the spring. if they keep going all in, without thinking that this market's ever going to get a pullback, then something happens and you see a 300 point move in a matter of days. And I still would not be surprised if something like that happening. But anyway, so right now, this is what the Bears need to get through this 46.98. The Bulls are really going to have to get it. This is the first time, believe it or not, since we've had this rally that started in October that we actually have the moving averages crossing. So again, this is going to be pretty important that the Bears want to defend, and that's going to be the 47.54. You can see we were down about 45 points until the last 5 minutes of the day, and then we saw some buying step in that only brought us down 27. But in any case, we have this open gap here. So if they do make it through, we may just be coming to close this gap. But really, I would say where the Bears would be considered dead as far as with this move down is if the Bulls get it above the 47.76. So this would really be, say, the line in the sand for the Bears. And if they lose it, then the Bulls are really going to be back in control again, and we'll probably make a stretch for those new all-time highs. So with that, let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you guys in the morning.